Welcome back to Textiles and Treasures. Today I'd like to show you how I decorated for the holidays with my vintage and thrifted finds. On the top shelf we have a pair of owls, as well as a caroler who's still missing her pair. We have Santa and Mrs. Claus, as well as these cute little figurines with Santa and a snowman out front. On the next shelf we have this adorable pair of candle holders with a snowman and a snow woman. I couldn't resist including a cardinal, which you always see around this season. On the right, we have this trio of tumbling Santa bears, which I love as well, and these are also made in Japan. Moving down a shelf, we have another adorable set of snow people. These hand-painted ceramic figurines are definitely one of my favorite things to display for the holidays. In the back, I have some vintage bottle brush trees. And you can also see this cute set of penguins. This colorful snowman tea light holder rounds out the collection. Over on the wall, I've displayed some of my winter cross-stitch pieces. We have an adorable winter bird, a Let It Snow snowman piece, as well as a winter scene in long stitching. Now let's take a look at my Christmas Pyrex display. Here on the top shelf, I have this awesome Hazel Atlas eggnog set. I also have this cute pair of Winking Santa mini mugs. I found all of these pieces in the summer of 2020 and I was so excited to finally come across them. On the next shelf, I have some Pyrex in some festive red and green colors, and I could not resist leaving up my Catherine Home Lotus bowls. As you can see, I have a pair of red Frigies, as well as my Crazy Quilt casserole, which really has that nice bright green color. On the bottom, I have a Christmas Pyrex casserole, which I found at a churchyard sale the summer before last. And here's a closer look at this beautiful Catherine Home Lotus bowl. I'm still so excited to have this in my collection. In the front, I have this Merry Christmas milk glass piece. I believe it was probably an ashtray, as well as these Department 56 geese that I rescued from the bins. On the bottom shelves, I have my collection of snowflake Pyrex in all the different sizes, shapes, and colors, as well as some festive gold and green pieces. Last but not least, we have my butter print Cinderella set, which has that very wintry white and blue pattern. Moving on, let's check out my Christmas stained glass collection. I always pick up these small stained glass pieces whenever I can find them, and I've managed to get quite a nice collection of Christmas themed pieces. I have quite a mix of Christmas decorations in this display, from those handmade decorations that you know I love, to some ceramic pieces, as well as some other adorable pieces that I found here and there over the past couple years. Speaking of ceramic pieces, here is my holiday ceramic display. I love these hand-painted ceramic pieces with their adorable little lights. One of my favorite things to decorate every holiday is the mantel. Here are two of my favorite Santa cross-stitch pieces, as well as this beautiful quilted piece that was done by a family friend. Underneath the mantel, we have this adorable Santa latch hook piece. I picked this up as an unfinished project at an estate sale, and I spent quite a few hours fixing it and finishing it last winter. I love decorating this mantel with the Charlie Brown Christmas trees, as well as some of these more modern bottle brush trees that I picked up at Target. All of these cute little flower picks came from decorations that were given by a family member. And I always have to display this alpine village that belonged to my grandfather, then my parents, and now me. I love how this shiny Christmas tree adds a couple of pops of color and sparkle. And of course, we can't forget the bigger Charlie Brown Christmas tree and another awesome Santa cross-stitch. This display definitely has all of the things that I love at Christmas. Handmade pieces, shiny pieces, sparkling lights, and a lot of Christmas cheer. Now let's take a closer look at my Christmas tree. As you can see, I love displaying handmade ornaments. This year I've mixed in a variety of types of ornaments, including some of my favorite cute characters, some that look more like stained glass, anything that added a little bit of sparkle. Under the tree, I have my collection of knee-hugging elves, as well as some other cute pieces that I found and wanted to display this year. You can definitely see that I like cute, kitschy, and cozy for my Christmas decorations. It's really hard for me to say which ornament is my favorite. As you can see, I have a pretty good collection of handmade Christmas ornaments. Now let's take a look at the tree in the evening, where you can really see all the sparkly pieces reflecting off of the Christmas lights. This tree definitely gives me those cozy vibes that I'm going for this season. Now it's time to take a look at some of the beautiful fiber arts that I have displayed around the house. Here are some of the cross-stitch and needlepoint pillows that I have propped up on a chair. So festive and colorful. I had been on the lookout for an advent calendar, and I rescued this one from the Goodwill outlet. Just like when I was a kid, I love counting down the days until Christmas. Here's another look at this beautiful Christmas crewel piece that I was lucky to find at an estate sale. The person who did this work did a great job, and it is just so colorful and festive. I was so excited when I came across this macrame Christmas tree. I love the gold beads in the green, it's just perfect. Here's another advent calendar that I managed to find at a yard sale this year. This was one that was probably used in a classroom, and it's also really fun to count down with these cute little ornaments. Here's another fun latch hook piece, a set of Christmas bells. I can't imagine the work it took for the person to finish the back of this, so I had to rescue it. I was so excited to come across this beautiful purple nativity scene at a yard sale last summer. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and I love the detail in this design. I can't resist a crocheted pot holder, especially one as festive as this. Here's another fun handmade Christmas piece. Basically, it's Jingle bells with some Santas off the sides. Now let's take a quick look at some of the shelves I have decorated for Christmas. On the right, we have a cross-stitch piece that I stitched up last holiday season. These beautiful designs were created by Judith Kirby in the 80s or 90s. On the left, we have this cute Christmas tree as well as these tiny little ornaments that I rescued from the bins. I managed to find this adorable set of Honko figurines at a yard sale. Here's another collection of some of my favorite Christmas figurines. The pair on the left and the trio on the right are by Home Co., and the cute little owl is by Department 56. You probably have noticed that I love decorating with snowmen. The snowman on the left is by Yankee Candle, the trio in the middle is by Department 56, and the one on the right is by Party Light. Here we have another festive shelf with the only hole-towered piece I've managed to find so far on the left. The snowman candle in the middle is by Department 56, and the cute polar bears are actually a planter, although I don't have anything to display in the back just yet. I absolutely love this Party Light tea light holder with the beautiful Christmas scene in the front. In the middle, we have a snowman and polar bear that are by Russ. I believe the penguin and the snowball are by Hallmark. And the penguin on the right I rescued from my mom. It was a present she got when she used to be a teacher. On this shelf, I have a lot going on. In the front, I have a trio of reindeer that I found recently at an estate sale. I actually have them displayed next to the TV, but I wanted to show them for this video. In the back, we have dancing Mickey and Minnie that are so fun to watch as they sing Christmas carols. And on the right, we have a pair of nutcrackers that I found at a yard sale. I like the cute little moose votive holder as well. Thank you so much for checking out my festive holiday decorations. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I decorated with my vintage and thrifted finds. Have a safe and happy holiday, and I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.